Hey, it's Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I am going to do a plan as I go video today. So we will start with me planning the beginning of the week. So here I'm just sharing um, what my planner typically looks like kind of before the pen. But I'm going to go in and add a few things. I'm sharing here that I use some of the packaging to cover um, the label sections of the bottom of this planner. This is a passion planner. And then I'm also sharing how I have blocked off certain times in my day for certain important things like working out, project time, and yeah. So now I am pulling out stickers from the various Cocoa Daisy kits. I'm showing you that I've stapled the sticker sheets together so that they don't end up literally all over my desk and that I can easily stick them back into that pouch. Both the pouch and the stapling of the stickers have been kind of a game changer for staying a little more organized with my Cocoa Daisy kits each month. And so it is so I'm going to go in and start adding a few things. And first off, I'm going to trim down one of these habit trackers and add it up to the section that says this week's focus. And yeah, I will, spoiler alert, I'm gonna try to have my this week focus be to get up earlier, and it was just an epic fail. Um, Partly just because I was staying up too late, and partly because it was hard to get up in the morning. So I'm gonna try again next week. Also, it's still summer for my husband, and so neither of us are really getting up all that early right now. So next week will be different. Um, so I have pulled one of the washi strips and I'm adding it across the top section, and I'm marking off that these are the points of like things that I want to get done home task wise each day, and then I'm using the icons from the add-on kit or possibly the classic sticker kit to denote sort of the main task of that day. Um, and what I like doing this because it cuts down on what I have to write, and it looks really cute. And so, yeah, that worked out pretty well. Um, and actually did work out in the sense that I did end up doing those things those days. Um, I am going to add one of the classic, you can see that the classic stickers fit really well. They actually fit well in the columns, but they also fit really nicely on the bottom in the section, the space of infinite possibility. Um, and I like to add that section tends to be pretty decorative for me, and so I liked adding the couple of the classic stickers there. Here I'm pulling out some of the gorgeous stamps that came in this month's memory keeping kits. These stamps were designed by Kelly Winnell, and they are so cute. I love the like really bold um, typeface of them, and the phrases are so cute and they're super versatile, which I just love. So I've been using these stamps quite a bit. Um, you saw that I just pulled out my stamp pad to clean my stamps. I do try to clean my stamps as I go because if I don't, well, it gets really messy. Here I actually pulled out an older stamp from last August, actually, from the Cocoa Daisy kits from last August, and it says on the menu. And so my plan was to stamp that and then underneath write each day what we had for dinner. And I don't stamp it on the weekends because often the weekends are just sort of leftovers or um, really, yeah, leftovers usually. Um, and here I've actually cut down a stamp, and it says um, it's a takeout kind of day, kind of night, and it didn't fit and so I just cut it down, which if you've seen any of my other videos, you do know that like I have no problem cutting down stamps because chances are not I'm gonna want it in that format in the future, and so now I can do it again. I'm gonna pull a few more of these stamps, and the ink that I'm using is Dewdrop. It's all chalk ink, and I have a variety of colors, but I typically use, to be honest, I typically only use 3 or 4 colors. And partly that's just because those are the colors I'm drawn to, but it's also the colors that tend to go with these kits. And so um, if I don't have colors that go with the kits, I'll just stamp in black. But like for this month, I definitely had colors that went with this Cocoa Daisy kit, and so I was definitely pulling those. Um, that is a pigment ink, and it's a VersaFine, and I love the little square inks. They're so handy because I often don't grab my big stamp inks. I tend to only grab these little squares because they're so handy. Um, and oh, I had to use this one because it said less Monday, more summer. Wonderful little shot of my head. Sorry about that. And I do tend, if I am going to stamp, I like to stamp kind of early on in the week. And just because it gets harder to stamp as the week goes on because you're kind of stamping around stickers. And so if I'm going to pull out stamps, I tend to kind of pull them all out as you're seeing, and do as much of the stamping as I can early on. And I've also found that because I have my stamps in a really accessible location, which is like literally right to the, like on my left, I have a little like stamping organization. I find I'm pulling from my stamps a lot more, which was the goal. I love my stamps and I want to be pulling from them more than I typically do. And so having them in a location that's easier for me to pull from has been helpful. And the same goes for the stickers. So all of the stickers that I am using for the week basically live in this little sticker pouch that came in the May Cocoa Daisy kit. And so my planner doesn't stay on my desk all week. It'll move around and go with me to the couch and to the balcony or to the bedroom or to the kitchen table. And so I will, if I'm bringing my planner somewhere, I'm bringing the sticker pouch too. Um, and so and you'll see actually later in the week, I will plan from my like kitchen island and I will have my sticker pouch with me. Some of my favorite stickers from this month's kit are these little stamped stickers. I absolutely love them. I just think they're so pretty, and just like a fun, slightly different style, which is cool. And I also really like these like little sentiments, and my goal every week is to try to use a few of them. And so you'll see I will. This planner is my creative content planner, but it also has a page in it that is just like a brain dump of like everything I should be or needing to get done over the next few weeks. And so here I'm referring to that to help me fill in my to-do list. So this is partly why I like having multiple planners, is because I can be in one planner and like looking at a page in another planner. So that's helpful. I could also do this in the back of this planner, but I just happen to have already written it down in this one. And I am like dedicating time this week to do some reading. Much like working out, if I don't actually like dedicate time to it in my planner, like in my schedule, it rarely happens. And so I decided this week to really actually block out some time to read, and I'm so glad I did, because the book I'm reading is like really helpful right now. I'm reading Big Magic, and it's like it's doing a lot of good for me. And so I am going to fill in a few more things that I want to remember to do this week. Um, and and then that'll be it for like Sunday. So I should have mentioned this is Sunday, and I will come back and fill out my planner for Monday. And so for Monday, I am going to add just a few little things, not too much, because I did do a lot of the stickering already for the week, and so I'm adding a few little icons to mark some things that I need to get done on Monday. And I should mention, some of these stickers are not Cocoa Daisy. Some of them are like Happy Planner or Etsy stickers, but I do tend to, I really like icon stickers, and I can never get enough of them. So I do have a little sticker envelope that has nothing but icon stickers in it, and so I pull from those quite a bit as well. Adding an event to Thursday, little cousins Zoom, which already happened and was wonderful, talking with them. The other habit tracker on the sidebar is a like good things tracker, so you'll see me start to fill that out. So here's Tuesday. I'm back. I've got coffee. Ooh, and I've got froth milk in it. And probably like the best thing that we've gotten over the last couple of months is a milk frother. So we had we had an espresso maker, but we didn't have a heavy duty frother. And oh my gosh, it's like the best thing. That it's so nice, because especially during this time of quarantine and like not having a chance to get lattes, but actually making them at home. Oh, it's so great. So had to mention the frother has been lovely. So added some stuff to Monday, things that happened on Monday, and I'm also updating some of my social media tracking, and also kind of referring to what I want to get done. Oh, so now here I'm in the kitchen. So I've moved to the kitchen because I was in the midst of boiling some eggs, and so I wanted to work in my planner while I was doing that, and so I was like, well, I'll just take everything to the kitchen with me. So as those eggs are boiling, this is that pack of icon stickers that I was mentioning before. So I pretty much always have these around because I just love icon stickers. I'm looking for a taco sticker. That's what I'm looking for. And I want it to not be too big. And these ones are too big. So now I found a slightly smaller taco sticker. And got to add an avocado too. Really struggling with that avocado. I end up using the one that's already on the page. And so this is pretty real life for me. Like, my planner goes with me everywhere, and I will literally plan anywhere in the house. And so often, if you ever are in our house, there are stickers and planners. There's planner stuff everywhere. My husband can attest to that. And so I'm going to add just a few more things for Tuesday, and then we're on to Wednesday. And here's Wednesday. So once again, a little coffee, and time to get into the planner. And I'm going to fill in a few things that I need to get done for Wednesday, but I also am going to write in what I'm reading, because I had realized I hadn't actually written that in. I have a post on Instagram sharing some of my thoughts currently as I'm reading Big Magic, so if you are interested, I will link that below. Pulling out all the stickers, and This is like kind of the time in the week where I'm like doing probably a slightly more function than form, or function than like fun creative stuff. By Friday, I'm it's like nothing but creative because I have a sense of what's left, um, and I'm gonna add the specific things that needed to get done cleaning wise, checking off things from the bottom section, and yeah. Oh, I'm updating the exercise that I plan to do that I had planned to do for Wednesday. I was pretty sore by Wednesday, so the idea of doing a cardio bar workout was not in the cards, and so yoga and stretching were a much more reasonable option. Um, and another quote sticker. Sunday, I find, often just gets filled with fluff, because I rarely have a lot going on Sunday. All right, so this is a little later in the day, where I'm just, again, filling in sort of details of things. So Friday night, um, a couple friends and I are going to do an Instagram live, and we're going to flip through planners. So I was noting that. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'm hoping it saves. I'm filming this on Friday, and so I'm hoping that it all works out and it saves. But you'll be able to see the flip through, IG Live flip through on my IGTV. I'll link that below. I have been, since this planner has quite a bit of like reflection and goal setting in it, I've been actually working through some of the reflections that are in this planner. So, for example, for this week, the reflection was to set aside time each day this week to ask yourself what's really important and have the wisdom and courage to build your life around your answer. And so I've been kind of thinking about that most of the week. And so realizing that the things that are important to me are connection, creativity, and joy. And so making sure that like I am creating space for all of those things in my planner. And as I look back, it looks like I've done exactly that. And so, it's nice to reflect on that, and it's also nice to know that like I'm actually creating that on these pages and in my actual life. I am updating Wednesday just to remind myself. This happens a lot where I leave something blank and then I go back in and write what I actually did. So like for Wednesday, the projects I worked on and that I went to CVS. It's not like imperative that I write that stuff in, but I like to fill in the space. I wouldn't call myself a no white space planner, but I definitely am not afraid of a full page. And yeah, so like the pattern as I go throughout the week is sort of check the to-do list, see what's coming up, see what I've already done, and then add embellishment where I can. So like Thursday, we decided to go, we planned to go to the pool, and we did, which was lovely. It's been kind of rainy and pretty cloudy here in Miami the last couple weeks. So like Thursday was like a sunny day for most of the day, and so we took advantage and went to the pool. And again, pulling some of those word strips. I don't think I end up using it. And that's it for this session. And then I'd come back and I had this little scrap of paper from the notepad, and I decided to make a little flip with it because I loved the floral on it and I really wanted to add it somewhere. So I decided to make a little flip, and I really like how that turned out. And then I'm adding a few little stickers as tabs And then I will add a little word strip to the top. And now I can use it for adding a photo or journaling or just nothing if I wanted to. So kind of a fun little interactive element. And just a few more little things here and there. And on to Friday. So today is Friday. So the rest of the Saturday and Sunday part will, after the pen, will be on my Instagram. So you can, if you're interested in seeing how the full page turns out, that will be on my Instagram at the Life Facilitator. Friday, I'm, just again adding a few things that need to get done, including information about getting this video up and the blog post for Cocoa Daisy that goes with it. And I will be honest and say I slept terribly last night, and so I'm glad I didn't put a lot of things that I needed to do today, because I think they would have ultimately not gotten done. Some nights you just sleep poorly, you know what I mean? It is my sister-in-law's birthday today, which, happy birthday, Stephanie. And then had to add one of these stamp stickers. They're just adorable. And one of these little labels. And I'm leaving it blank for now, but I imagine I will just add like me time or crafty time, because Saturdays I'm usually working on something crafty. Who am I kidding? I'm like always working on something crafty. But and a little more coffee. I'm adding that my blog post is due Saturday. So make sure to check out the blog post that goes with this video to see the photos of the before-ish the pen, and then the final photos as well. And I recently got a new fun tool, which is this little precision cutter, and I wanted to use it to trim this floral element in half so that it looks more like a border, or more like that it was peeking out from under the like polka dot or the speckled dot strip that's in the bottom section. I will ultimately move this, but it does live here for a moment. And I, again, go back and fill some of the good things for the week. Also fill in that I epically failed on the 7 a.m. wake up. And then I am looking at the bottom section and it's looking really blank. And so I will add a pocket card and trim it down, use washi, and add it to the bottom. You won't see the process of this because my phone cuts out, but I will show photos of it now. So here's a look at the final after the pen. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!